Right, get paid to drive. You know, they say there's not some ways to make money when you're dealing in cars and cash. We're gonna actually show you how to make some cash fast that you can invest your money, your earnings into ground floor, into other wealth building tools.
You can
All in today's
definitely
episode.
invest in your children's education. You can also invest in your new business. There are so many places
You can pay
you
off student loan debts or credit card debts. Many ways
absolutely.
to free up money that you can invest in all these other places that we're going to talk about today. And we're going to get started really soon after our 5 minute story.
Ooh, let's do the 5 minute story time because we got people in here ready for it. You know, David Hunt says he was first, but actually there were so many people before him, like G. Albert,
Mhm.
who's asking about this topic on getting paid to drive. Y'all know we have a resource for you. So if you're watching on the replay, we have a downloadable whole page full of resources from today. You don't even have to put in your email to get it. We're just giving it to you, y'all, because we want everybody to get this money. If you have a brain injury that affects your memory, then driving as a side hustle may not be good for me, especially if you want to get your grub on time.
All right. All right.
Well, you know what? We have
Same
an
here,
answer
G.
for
Albert.
that.
Same here, G. Albert. You wouldn't want to get your food delivered from me either if I had to drive.
Absolutely. You know, TWP Popcorn says, what's popping? But do what TWP Popcorn has done and put in hashtag the home team. That way, you can't be first in the chat like Matrell on a mission. However, you can get first place bragging rights. And y'all know it's the season for giving, the gift for giving. We do have our Roll Java coffee blend. So for this last few months, last few days of the month, somebody, whoever wins first place pony, you also will be getting coffee shipped to your door, directly to your door. Absolutely. So let's get into the 5 minute story time because David Hunt says he does not see us. Oh no, we're here. Are we not live? Can anybody see us? I thought we were live. I'm in the studio. Our internet is popping, I think, or is it not popping? Let me check that. Well, we're plugged in, we're hardwired. So, y'all, tell us, can you see us or not? Philip Baldo Jr., before we get into the 5 minute story time, you're the favorite moderator. Can you see us, Philip? What is happening? I don't know. David Hunt says it's rigged. He's still supporting it. G Mama Rose, can you see us? Can anybody hear us? Oh my goodness. David Hunt says, I see you now. Well, did you all hear us at least? Because Philip says you're here now. David Hunt sees us now. Y'all know Corey can't see. His eyes don't work. But hey, put in hashtag the home team like G. Albert. It won't be a 1.5 hour show. Today's a short show. So yeah, let's go for it. G. Albert says, hey, Corey, can you see us? Let's just do it, Corey. Let's get into the 5 minute story time to start the show.
Well, we're talking about getting paid to drive and how you can get wealth on wheels. And we've experienced that for the last 25 plus years as part of our business, Occupy Entertainment. But we found ways to blend pleasure with business and to also get paid while we travel. Now, a few years ago, back in 2018, we actually had an opportunity to go to the Bronze Kingdom Art Gallery in Florida.
Down in Florida, yes.
Orlando, Florida. Now, the original plan was for LaQuita and I to just quietly send the girls to school and let grandma pick them up while we flew up to Florida to Orlando in the morning and then flew back that night. But then guilt got a hold of us.
You can't go to Orlando without your children. You all know what's in Orlando, Florida, and our children know what's in Orlando, Florida as well. So our business trip to Orlando could not simply be a business trip.
So what did we do? At that time we had a large 12 passenger transit van that we loved to pieces. And as we were getting ready to load the van to leave, I was like, I should take these drums out and all our musical equipment, take it out so we have more room for luggage. But then that inner instinct kicked in and said, leave it in there. It might come in handy. Well, after LaQuita, who is a commando on the road,
I love to drive. Y'all, driving is one of my favorite things next to clapping.
Drove 13 hours to Florida. We go to the Bronze Kingdom to talk business with the art gallery as we were looking to do educational programming with them. When all of a sudden, he said, hey, I'm looking for some storytellers and dancers and musicians for the art gallery for a presentation tomorrow. And the gentleman that we were there with, who was a performer like that, said, well, I'm not available. But we were available.
And we were ready.
And we were ready because we had the type of vehicle that we needed, the large transit van. We were able to store our luggage and musical equipment and all of our props in the van and take it to Florida with us.
So we had to go to Disney, so we had all of our Disney stuff. But yes, definitely.
The next day, we were able to take that equipment out. We made our presentation. We made our money, and we
$500, y'all. We did not expect to make any money. We expected to spend money going to Disney, but absolutely, they were like, "Hey, let's set this up." We worked for 1 hour. We got a $500 gig for that 1 hour.
And our ladybugs, that's what we affectionately call our girls. Our ladybugs were able to be in a contained space. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, these motorized animals that you can ride around in the malls. The art gallery had those, and they were scooting around.
They look like big stuffed animals, like tiger, pandas.
On wheels.
Yeah, on wheels, and the kids could drive them themselves. So we're working hard.
There was another way that we had wealth on wheels because we had like 30 minutes of quiet, unbothered time with children that were occupied driving themselves around the art gallery on pandas and tigers.
Okay, so wait. That's a good way to say that while we were working, the kids kept busy on wheels themselves, driving around unattended in the mall. Nearby, we could see them.
The moral of the story is if you have the vehicle you need, you have the money-making opportunities out there for you.
Get this money.
And you can get this money, but not just to make the money, but also to invest the money into building wealth. So that's why we're talking about wealth on wheels today. Get paid to drive, pay off your student loan debts, credit card debts, working on a down payment for a home. Whatever it is that you need to do
to on a vacation. Yes, invest in your wealth. That's the whole thing, because y'all know we're Blind Guy, his wife, their life, and their life is our family. Family is a huge investment. We definitely invest in our family heavily. And so the same way G. Albert is asking, did we make more than we spent, or was it a break-even situation? You know what? I have a policy where I try to do $500 vacations. And so the resort that we stayed in that week, we wound up adding an additional day because we ended up getting that $500 gig. And actually the resort, it included extra amenities, of course. It had the clubhouse, it had a movie night, activities like resorts have, the pool, all the gift shop, all these different things.
A poolside bar.
I was there. So the point that I'm trying to make is that I remember that place, even after adding an additional day, it was not $600. It was $5 and change, even with all the fees, all the taxes and everything. So we definitely broke even.
We definitely broke even
on that part.
We've got a refund from our Disney experience due to being stuck on a ride.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different story. And I wish we, the Kennedy Space Center is in Orlando. That is not where our business trip was. We're artsy people, y'all know that. And so we were actually going to the Bronze Kingdom there in Orlando, and that's how we got stuck at Disney. But there's no such thing as stuck, I guess. Gail at Night is definitely letting you all know how you can tap in. Don't be stuck. We've got all the resources for you right here at blindguyhiswife.com. I have a new resource page that I just created for today's episode because we are powered by StreamYard. Thanks for dropping all the links, Gail. You can try it out for free. Definitely click the link. And you know what, Motrell on a Mission, that was before inflation, those prices, you're right. However, we still have taken some $500 vacations. We might do another one for Christmas because I bought a vacation over the summer. And so we might be in Myrtle Beach for the winter. For Christmas, we might not. I don't know, but it's definitely less than $500 for the week. So yes. And look at Philip, Universal Studios is in Orlando too. Well, we have 3 girls, so we had to do that Magic Kingdom thing. But that is your 5-minute story time for today. And I think that gets you all right to the point where we can start the show. Hopefully you've put in your hashtag the home team, because once we come back, we're going into First Place Pony. I'm going to get my pearls set while I'll do that now. I'll get the pearl set. We're going to start the show. And when we come back, what's going to happen, Corey?
First Place Pony. We'll dive right into our topics today. So here we go. Let's go. Let's start the show.
Oh, wait. Crafty Mom is in Kissimmee, Florida. Kissimmee. I say Kissimmee. Like
that's
I said,
a
kiss.
We're actually staying in Kissimmee.
Absolutely. So yeah, you know the area. All right, Corey, you can say it yourself. Look at Philip. Motrell, inflation lives in Orlando, he said.
Well, let's go. Let's start the show with our Real Talk with Interior Design intro.
All right, let's start this show.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Hey, everybody. I'm Corey, the blind guy.
I'm his wife, LaQuita Marie.
Together, we let you into our life
Live.
every hump day. Bang, bang to Friday. That's
Ooh,
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Changing the narrative of normal about your nutritional health,
your business
and
resources.
your wealth building tools. And today we're talking about wealth building tools as we talk about how you can have wheels on wealth on wheels and get paid to drive.
Yes.
We're going to be talking to you today about DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats,
Roadie.
We're going to talk about
so
Turo.
many, y'all.
So many ways to earn money with your car, whether you're driving it or not. And guess what, guys? You don't even have to have anybody, any strangers in your car to do these businesses. So we're going to be talking to you guys. And if you had experience with any of these apps, you can let us know in the chat. But let's go ahead and get started by you making sure that you guys hashtag the home team to enter into the first place pony drawing.
Now, remember, whoever wins this month, or y'all know it's the last part of the month, Corey's birthday is the 23rd. We're starting our coffee club between December 23rd and January 18th, between Corey's birthday and my birthday. We're starting our coffee club. So we'll be launching that. That's when you can join. But first place pony winners will be getting Roll Java coffee, because that's our coffee company, shipped directly to your door. Now, of course, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, we do have blindguyhiswife.com. That is where you find all the good things. So Next Gen Investor TV has been there. She knows the drill. She knows how to get it done, right? But for those of you that aren't aware, Gail at Night, our favorite moderator, well, one of them, she is also dropping all the links. So this way, if you're wondering, what will I do with all this extra cash that I'm going to earn today, that I'm going to learn about earning? Because it's not just driving and delivering food. We got some upscale, we got some downscale, we got some all scale, but it's all green. Invest your money, y'all. This is, we have one particular place that we love to do investments with that we talk about on this channel. That's Ground Floor. We don't talk about our Novatech or our Thinkorswim investments and all of that. If you want a consultation, we can dig more deeper, but definitely Ground Floor is an easy one. That's the link that Gail has. So that way, when you click that link and you start investing, you can start with as little as $10. You get $50. We get $50. We all win. So let's get started with the first one. And I am going to share the link to the document that we have for today. What's the first topic today, Corey? Like, where do you want to start?
Well, we're going to talk, when the Run and Run was in the streets in 2020, it ushered in a whole new meaning of delivery service. And we all know what that means. People were ordering food left and right from all these different fast food restaurants, eat-in restaurants, because nobody could go out to eat. Right. So that's when DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub really came onto the scene. And people began to cash in there. There were people that we know that have actually done DoorDash and were able to pay off credit card debt.
No, let's just talk about ourselves, Corey. We know some other people, but...
Yeah, but as far as for us, LaQuita had a actual goal in mind during the Run and Run incident in 2020 because there was a great opportunity offered by a bank. And LaQuita, you want to tell them about that story?
Yes. So you all know that when you start a new account, sometimes they offer incentives. This particular account, I could get, I think they were giving $400 if I had $1,000 worth of deposits. I didn't have a job at that time that I could transfer my deposits, my direct deposits from. So I said, shucks, let me go dash up $1,000. And I had a time limit. So Second Amethyst, the line of videography, you know how this is. Sometimes you are pressed for time. Felicia, F.R. Humphrey, you know how it is. You're cranking out videos or you just have a goal. Six Bows is back. Hey, you know about goals, right? I see you at the grocery store doing your thing, getting the kids on the bus on time. So that's where I was, pressed against the clock. And I said, okay, DoorDash. Downloaded the app, and within 2 weeks, I definitely had dashed up $1,000 worth of direct deposits.
To get the extra
400. So this way, I was like the Cameroonians. You know what I'm saying? Me and Coach Mary Ma, we were, because y'all know the Africans are about their money. Coach Mary Ma, I have a new Cameroonian friend that I met the other day at a business event. So yes, TWP Popcorn.
She said she knew you too from Cameroon. She said she had some stories to tell about you. Coach Mary
No, she did not. No, she did not. TWP Popcorn and G Mama Grows, they're out there growing their stuff, but y'all know, we know y'all are always getting it done, driving and everything. So if y'all have ever, if you know anybody that has ever thought about food delivery, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats delivery, all of those are definitely ways, and they offer incentives. It's your own business, right? So Gail's reminding you to click the like button, but we're reminding you what, Corey?
We remind you to check these apps out. Well, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, because one of the benefits to it is not only do you get to earn the money, but also you don't have to have any strangers in your car.
Six Bowls talk about, yes, I understand them deadlines. I saw you one morning, you made me think of the girls. You were like, oh shoot, we about to miss the bus because you were on the live stream and you had to get the girls' hair done. Story of our lives. Woo.
Now, one of the cool things about the whole DoorDash experience is, especially during the time in the running around in the streets, we were able to use that as extended family time to get the children out of the house and off of the devices. So, and also extend their learning, because we would be doing things like, okay, what street is this? What street is that? And so they would get the lay of the land of the neighborhoods that were around us. And then we say, okay, we got to go from 20th Street to 35th Street. How many blocks is that? They're doing mathematics. And then, okay, well, on this drive, we did this and we made this amount of money. On this drive, we made this amount of money. How much money have we made so far? So they're doing mathematics, and then begins to slowly figure out, like, you know what? No, let's not take this one from the place over to this place, because you gotta pay tolls, or you gotta, you know, it's not enough money when you figure out you gotta go 5 miles and you only get X amount of dollars to make the delivery. They started to figure it out, but also
Six Bowls is back. Also mentioned Postmates. She says she's done DoorDash and Instacart. Sec Amethyst, the Linus of videography, says she can't wait to get a car to go back to DoorDash and the other apps again. So, you know, a lot of people are using these apps, and, you know, Coach Mary is excited for me. So happy to know you'll be going to Cameroon soon. And Matrell says Africans and Jamaicans are about that money. Yes, you already know. Look, Six Bowls is back. You're ahead of us. We got Rhodey coming. Let me tell you, Rhodey is in there. I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this with y'all, because like Philip is saying, Rhodey has been slack lately. Rhodey is a UPS company, right? It just kind of depends on where you are, what you're doing, what time of day. And also because the airport is near us, and that works. But you know what? Sec Amethyst, I forgot about Lyft. She said that she heard they do package deliveries. Yes.
And also, just certain things, certain social climates can change in a minute, because there was an incident here at a local retail store that caused people to not want to go to that store, but it's one of those retail stores that everybody goes to anyway. And because they sell groceries, clothing, electronics, so all of a sudden,
thanks David Hunt, he put in hashtag the home team. We got to do that, Corey.
Rhodey was like on and popping as far as offering, you know, big dollar amounts for deliveries from this particular week. So if something in your neighborhood pops, or not neighborhood, but in your area pops off in the news where it gives people a sense of, hey, I don't feel safe going out, then you might want to check Rhodey, especially this time of year. People getting flat screen TVs and all these other devices and all these other gifts from places like, you know, the Mart and the clubs.
Speaking of, you know what? Speaking of the Mart, Six Bowls is back made a really good point. Now, Six Bowls is back also lives near an airport, because Philip is saying that Instacart and Postmates has him on the waiting list. We're not doing an hour. Because, you know, Trash Can Wave says hashtag the home team, hashtag the people, we the people demand an hour. Y'all, that's why I put this resource list in here, so that you can definitely get all of the information, but you'll have it without us chit-chatting. We know people just want to get the info and they want to do what Six Bowls is doing. She is going to do an Instacart.
Bows, like hair bows?
Yep.
I thought you were saying bowls. Like,
no, Six Bowls.
I thought she was like, okay, well, she got 6 kids, 6 bowls of food.
And you know, it's so funny because I think of like a bow and arrow, like 6 bows, like pew, 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 pew. But I'm just violent.
Yeah, bows and arrows don't go pew, pew, pew. But okay.
Well, I was like shooting them and whatnot. Okay, but I can't do that so fast. So Six Bowls is going to do an Instacart today just to keep her account active in Instacart. So that's another thing. Get these accounts, keep them active, so that when it's that busy time of year, some apps are busier at other times of year. That's why you want to sign up for them. And pretty much most of what we've talked about today, I've tried. Okay. And so that's another reason why I put this list in here. Now, Gail at Night has made it pretty. So I'm just going to share the screen with you just to show you what you're getting. Wealth Building Wheels. It's a downloadable form. Achieve your dreams one drive at a time. Special delivery. Lord knows. Look, I was trying to put in what I'm going to put here, and then it put it in. right? 5 tips on how to be a great delivery driver. Y'all, be punctual, organized, courteous, all of that kind of stuff. It's there for you. I do have DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Roadie, which is a UPS company, African Dish Out. That is another one that y'all know the Africans are about their money. They got their own app for their food. Mobile money, that's where we're getting to next, okay? And then, of course, we've got the rental ideas, additional checks, and then passenger profits. 5 tips on how to profit from ride shares are right there, as well as how to increase the opportunity. So this way you all can go out and get all the wins, because success is just one drive away, and driving is a gift that keeps on giving. So when you click that link, this is where it'll take you to. I've got to fix some mistakes in it, but hey, Gail has the link there for you. Get the raw version and you'll definitely, y'all know Corey likes it raw. Latrell on the Mission does have the hashtag the home team right along with Coach Mary Ma. So what do you say we do, Corey?
I say I make the horse race announcement. When I say bring, when I make the gate sound bring, you say and they're off.
All
and
right.
then you hit the button.
Okay, because number one thug, the DC one.
Doug DC.
Yeah, y'all the ones thugging in the emails. I don't mean she here.
Oh. I was gonna say Doug. No, I said he's not from DC.
No. The everyday life of an OCD-ish chick.
Yeah. The OCD. I just got it. That's a little play on your name too. OCD. OCD.
Yes.
Never mind.
We ain't giving the people 60 minutes, y'all.
All right, let's go.
Wait, Walmart Spark. I gotta add that. Y'all, thank you for this list. I'm gonna update that form. Like I said, get the raw version if you'd like. I'm going to update that form so it has everything in there, because we only included some of them. And with Roadie, a lot of times you end up doing Walmart drives because they're picking up all the slack. And Six Bowls is like, yep. And the list goes on, and some stuff I've never shared. Yes, that's right, girl. Tell some, keep some, right? I do have a really fun one that I'm going to share with you all in less than 58 minutes, because y'all know we're trying to get back to our original 30-minute episode, and we're already 21 minutes in. But FR Humphrey has hashtag the home team, and Supernova is here.
All right, Supernova. Let's get ready.
Novia Ridley. Wait, hashtag y'all talking too fast. That's why we got the form for you. Y'all, the trash can waves. The link is here. Y'all know I talk fast anyways. So the link is here. This is what's in here. Everything that we're saying today and then some. Once we're done with this live stream, I've got to update it, because y'all have told me so much more. In addition to Roadie, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash, I got to add some more things there, right? So let's get into it. Let's see here. Everybody's still saying hello. And you know what? Nikki is saying, wake up, Corey. You do look sleepy on the camera, but I didn't want to say that, because if I say it, Okay, so let's see. Zach Amethyst is saying, thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping the link to that document, by the way. Zach Amethyst is saying, thank you for this. And so Trash Can says, stop rushing. I'm going to talk slower, but I get excited. I talk fast. Y'all know that. I got to update the faves worksheet as well. Good. Everybody is putting in hashtag the home team. And yes, money motivating is all what we're all about. Business resources here. Six Bows is back, because you got kids, you have to invest into them. And so this is one way to do it. Get the money you need, so that way with these special deliveries, you can take care of your kids and all that good stuff. Philip is saying hi to Synovia, but I didn't see her put in hashtag the home team. So we're just going to do first place pony, and we're going to hope that she has it in there, right?
Ready?
Yeah, that I was trying to stall for her and for Nikki, but go ahead, Corey.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another run of the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. First place pony derby. All the jockeys are mounted and ready to ride. LaQuita Marie, what do you do? What should somebody say when they go to deliver something to somebody and Nikki's German Shepherds are meeting them at the door? Bling!
Corey is so focused on getting the show done in 30 minutes so bad, I can see his next sentence in his forehead. Yes. Yes, Six Bows is back. That's just me. I get excited. And Philip is saying that you are tired from wearing those rhinestone thongs. I had to put that in there before I said the keyword, and they're off. G Mama Grows, TW Pop, P Pop Core, FR Humphrey, Matrell on the Mission, David Hunt. Second with this, David Hunt, FR Humphrey, Trash Can Ways, FR Humphrey, G Albert, Next Gen Investor TV, TWP,
hey,
Popcorn.
TWP Popcorn.
Go to the winner's circle. Go to Blind Guy ushered.com. Go to broadcast, click on the winner circle so we can ship your coffee.
And
Put
then
your
you
address
can-
in there.
Then you can infuse it with whatever you like, TWP.
Yes, somebody just look at you, Albert. Wait, using it. We got you. And Coach Mary Ma is laughing at all of y'all. David Hunt, sit down. Talk about hashtag the home team. We got you in there. I'm gonna spank Corey's legs. The everyday life of an OCD, as Chick said. I know, Synovia, you just got to cheer everybody else on, right? Because it's so much fun to do so. So go ahead, Corey.
We've already told you about.
Hey, that's what's popping. 6 bowls of sand for TWP popcorn.
We already told you about how you can get your roll Java when you go to blindguyswife.com. But now we want to take time to thank our sponsors.
Absolutely. Everybody's congratulating TWP Popcorn. Gail, if you could please drop the link for him to put in his shipping information so that way he'll know where to go to fill out the form, because Philip Waldo Jr., Synovia Ridley, David Hunt, they kind of congratulating. They all congratulating. Go ahead, Corey. Let's do the coffee break because they starting to say it's rigged.
All right. When you go to blindguyswifetheirlife.com, you can always go there and make sure you get there that you click the green coffee cup so she can say,
"What you doing?"
And I can say, "Girl, you know what I'm doing. I'm fitting to do like TWP popcorn, and I'm going to infuse some things, and then I'm gonna stir it like coffee." Clink.
You doing too much. Let me scroll down here on blindguyhiswife.com. Yes, you can definitely click the green coffee cup. 1 coffee, 3 coffee, 5 coffees. Corey's been blind over 25 years, so we always put in 25 coffees as an example of how you can support the production. But scroll on down and get your own coffee. If you did not win, like TWP popcorn, or Wally or Gail at Night, then you can get your own coffee right here. You can always go to the full site, rolljava.com.
All proceeds go to ensure that we can continue to offer low to no cost educational training through storytelling to the community development to Roll Java. But we also got to thank those that helped to power this broadcast along with StreamYard.
Well, you know what? TWP Popcorn has his thank you speech saying that's what's popping. Absolutely, that's what's popping.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following sponsors.
All right, I'm gonna get over to our sponsors because I started playing it a little bit too early. I was laughing at everybody in the background, but yes, thank you to our sponsors. Let's make sure we thank them properly.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks. Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University. Supreme sponsor, Black Heights, advancing your career. Check out his YouTube channel. Supreme sponsor, Tryon Palace. Wishlist sponsor, Tasha Oshie Groves. Check out her YouTube channel. Wishlist sponsor, Sharon Marie Watson. Check out her YouTube channel. Wishlist sponsor, JPWR. Check out his YouTube channel. You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
All right.
So guys, we have been talking to you about making money, wealth on wheels, and getting paid to drive. And we talked about our next talking point earlier when we were talking about going on our business trip and making sure that we had our equipment. You always want to make sure that when you have a vehicle that's of a certain size, like an SUV or a transit van or pickup truck, those are always good ways to make extra money. You can haul lawn care equipment. For PWJ, you can take your smoker on the back of a pickup truck.
Actually, PWJ is working right now. Well, not driving though.
And you can also make roadie deliveries for large packages. And hey, you can even sign up to some of the local furniture stores and say, hey, I have a truck. I can actually be a delivery person for you. So there are all sorts of ways to make money when you get the right size vehicle. But if you're a type of person like Trash Can Waves that can restore a car, and you have a car that's available that you don't use very much, but
hey,
nice
Love and Live show in Prepper 101.
It's nice and clean and it's in good driving condition. You can always rent that out. We were able to rent our passenger.
Wait, what we tell him Prepper 101 is to cut his mother-in-law's brake lines on her car so he can collect the inheritance. He likes it. He'll be right back.
Okay. This is for informational purposes only, about using your money to make your wheels to make money. Anything that you got against your outlaws.
What about a crime scene cleanup van?
Yeah,
You mentioned trash can waves, and that's what he
Yeah, you can do that too. And actually, they do have people that go around the festivals to clean up grease spills after the festivals are over.
That's so
they
true.
do have those types of companies using those cargo vans. But as we were saying, if you have a vehicle that's clean, is late model, and it's actually in good driving condition, it's something that you don't use, you can actually rent it out. We had our 12-passenger van, and we rented it out on two occasions to a company that does excursions to DC to football games, NFL football games.
Absolutely. Coach Mary Ma laughing at all the crazy folks, but Natural Nikisha, trust me, this is a place for nutritional health, business resources. We're giving you a lot and wealth building tools. So we're giving you a lot of game today, and we even have a form for you to download, and you don't have to give your email address to download it or anything like that. Right now, we are talking about passenger profits. We did talk about special delivery and mobile money earlier, but remember, if you want to download this particular form, we will be updating it because right now we talked about some delivery apps, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Roadie, African Dish Out. We talked about Postmates, Instacart. What were some of the other ones they named?
Those are the ones I remember.
Okay. And then also, yes, rental ideas where you can contract your vehicle to business friends, family members. You can move furniture, lawn maintenance, mobile detailing. Of course, how to profit from these ride shares. We're showing you how you can charge your team a fee to ride, have goodies for purchase, keep a clean vehicle, y'all, and remind your business friends and family that your vehicle is available to rent. That is how we were able to rent our van, our big van, as we call it, out to folks who wanted to take it to an NFL game. They had a road trip they were doing. So we were like, hey, get it done. We got the amazing M&G from Jamaica here too.
And another cool thing about that too is we also could have had the option to drive the van ourselves and gotten tickets to the game if we wanted to do that. But again, it's all about if you want to really rent out your vehicle, then you can check out Turo, go to Turo.com, and then you can learn all about how you can actually they're like the Airbnb for vehicle rentals.
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
Yes, because and that's what's in that form that I just shared with you, telling you how you can also use these apps. If you don't have a website, if you can always download an app that helps you to manage these things. So like TaskRabbit is an app to help you get work and manage your work, schedule your work. That's in the form as well. If you all have any other ideas, put them in the chat. I'll update the form because of course we're all helping each other here today. And keep in mind that I did pull up some of the websites just so that you can see kind of what these things look like. So let's see, over here, we do have, like, if you want to become a Dasher, make sure you put in not just DoorDash, but DoorDash driver. If you want to become a Grubhub driver. Same thing with Roadie driver. This is a UPS company, super easy. But here's my secret weapon that's not on the form, We Go Look. Y'all, We Go Look is a great place so that if you are I'm going to click Get Started. If you are wanting to become a looker, all you have to do is learn more, and they tell you all the different things. If you just have a cell phone, they tell you all you need is a smartphone. However, and that's the way I got started with We Go Look in the pandemic, going out to do vehicle inspections and things like that, delivering documents. However, if you have all it takes is a smartphone, right? If you have your drone license, if you're a registered notary, this is a way to increase your revenue and increase the jobs for the work that you already have or the licensure that you already have. They need U.S. military and veterans. So licensed adjusters and CAT adjusters, ASE certified mechanics. If you have any of those credentials and you put that into your description when you sign up, then they'll start sending you jobs like that. You look at it, you want to do it, you accept it. If you don't want it, don't go for it. But it's super simple. And most jobs that I've done take me about 15 minutes because I've done a lot of insurance inspections and document deliveries with them. And it's just great. And look, I'm like Philip, go dashing for lunch, y'all. You can make $50 on your lunch hour. You can buy lunch. You can discover new restaurants.
You might get a free lunch if somebody doesn't show up.
Some of the perks that you find out when you're driving for dollars is amazing. If you're into real estate, and you're driving for dollars anyways, do some of these apps that will take you into different places, and it will definitely give you different perks, especially when you go in as a looker with We Go Look. they automatically see you as the authority because, hey, you're helping them with their insurance policy, or at least that's what they think, right? And so they trust you, they listen to you. We are not going to the 50-minute mark though, because G. Albert is saying that. So we got to get to our plant-based treat, Corey, because we don't want people to just eat fruits and vegetables at dinner or just at breakfast.
Vegetables
every spread.
That's how you get your faves in. We're not vigilantes.
We are not fruit hoodlums.
We're not the plate popo, the mealtime Marines. We are just plate advisors, helping you to get your fruits and vegetables in every spread. So now it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Now, of course, this is an easy one. It's that time of year where we're eating fall foods and all those good stuff. However, this is a favorite, with the holidays. Macaroni and cheese never goes out of style. But of course, this is a non-dairy mac that pleases everybody. Here it is.
I would think it would be bland and no taste at all, but this is has a great flavor. I mean, what spices did you use? I mean,
easy, cheesy, vegan mac.
This was good too. Ooh, it's cheesy. Okay. And see if all right, so no matter what, you just get some orange and white root vegetables or vegetables so that it takes on the color of macaroni and cheese. You got your yellow and white squash there. There's a yellow squash, butternut squash, bulb of garlic. And this is what the butternut squash looks like. You can get it frozen.
We used the whole head of cauliflower, some chopped up garlic, and 3 onions. Time we added 4 Goya packets and bouillon paste.
Add 1 cup of water and let the vegetables cook until they get soft and tender. Once the vegetables get soft, add the cauliflower and let everything get really soft.
Add 4 or 5 slices of non-dairy Gouda and provolone. They melt and they're creamy. Stir it up and let it get really creamy. To me, you can't taste the vegetables. It just tastes like good flavored food. Taste it and see if it needs salt or seasoning.
2 12-ounce boxes of noodles. No broccoli this time.
Hope you make it. We love it.
All right, that's your plant-based treat for the day.
Today's topic goes well with TUWP Popcorn's BMAC Extra Idea. Can a cab? See y'all? Y'all seen my notes? No, XDMC. Today's topic is not pimping. That's Trash Can Waves talking about his new delivery logo is going to be busting it open for dollars on the back of his van for his moving company. That ain't us. That's him. Philip Waldo Jr. and Prepper 101 is talking trash on how to off the in-laws and use the said vehicle, get paid to access the damage of the said vehicle with We Go Look. But yes, Corey, it looks like we have to now do 30 minutes because I've noticed that too, Trash Can Waves, and she was eating aggressively. Corey did finally get tired of y'all, and he did go back to his stripper job for lunch. Stripping furniture. Yeah, stripping wood. That's it.
Reverse stripping. I get paid to put my clothes back on.
I heard that chitlins are full of plant-based treats too, G. Alba, but I don't eat them anymore. I used to eat chitlins, used to tear them up. G Mama, thank you. She says that recipe is genius. How do we get out of here today? Because the amazing MNG is just saying hello to everyone and sending good vibes from Jamaica. I don't know why XDMC is laughing. And Trash Can talking about it's a fast-paced course. It's so fast that we did provide you with a form, a guide today, so that way you have it to go home with. I'm glad you thought it was yummy, Mitrell on a mission. You're a chef, you know good food, and Coach Mary Ma, yes, as well as Gail Zenobia Ridley. They're all saying it looks good, and Gail at Night is dropping the plantbasedtreats.org website. Thank you for that. Yes, very interesting today. It's good info, and we've got the results for you. Amazing, MNG. Love and Live says she never knew that vegetables could be in your cheese. I used to make my macaroni like this before we were plant-based, when I was just using regular cheese from cows or whatever. And I just would blend the vegetables in because the kids would act so crazy if they saw them. So Lord, G Mama Grows is laughing at you. And Philip says we're only dropping off cliff notes. And it is good. It tastes like macaroni and cheese because it is. There is some cheese in it, even though it's non-dairy. Why is Gail at Night laughing at you? But she is dropping the Wealthy Wheels document. So I appreciate that. I know it doesn't last long enough, but Nikki says it was a great show. So I think this is a great place to drop it off because so is Sec Amethyst, the lioness of videography. She's saying it's great. The description is longer than the show, according to Philip.
Mhm.
Corey, how do we get out of here? How do we say goodbye?
All right, guys, that does it for this episode.
The
of
ladies in
Blind
this
Guy.
chat have some amazing avatar pics, just beautiful. That's XDMC. I know, right? Look at Queen Lenora. Okay, popping. And Nikki had to put hers back in there, like, oh, he said we cute. Go ahead, Corey. Go ahead.
That does it for this episode of The Blind Guy.
His wife.
Their Life Live. Join us every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as we change your narrative to normal about health, business, and wealth. And
My mac and cheese so good, I have you eating like a snapping turtle, according to Trash Can Waves, because that's how she was turning it up.
Today, we're going to say goodbye the same way Trash Can Waves would say goodbye. If a woman wanted him to come move her furniture, and then when she came out, she looked like she had 5 or 6 Joeys, he's going to say, deuces.